Hi friends, we have a special guest today. We have Mr. Samir Gupta. He's a Managing Director of Continental India Limited, Private Limited. He's on his regular visit to Cochin and happened to be my birthday as well. What a better gift I can expect from Continental. Thank you, sir.
Wish you happy birthday, Kiran.
Thank you very much, Mr. Samir. So, a few quick questions which my followers would be very eager to know. Continental has been there in India for some 10 years now, more than that.
12 years.
12 years now.
13.
You have a production facility in India. Till most of the times, the biggest complaints we receive from my followers are the product is not always available. I mean, there's still a gap between your demand and supply. How are you going to tackle this situation in future?
See, Kiran, we actually started a legal entity in India about 13 years back. It was July 2011. And since then, we are actually investing money in ramping up the production capacity of our Modigaon plant. When we took over this plant, it was only a truck and bus bias tires. Then we invested into this plant for TBR, truck and bus radial tires, and then for PLT tires. Over a period of last 13 years, we are slowly investing into this plant. The question for us is, what should be the pace of investment? And the pace of investment, if you see, the market is so agile now. The kind of vehicles we used to see 10 years back, and the kind of vehicles we see now are completely different. And the same is the tire size requirements are being different now. We used to see most of 12, 13, 14 inches tires 10 years down the line, 10 years back. But now we see more 16, 17, 18, 19 inches tires which are coming. So for us, it's important to have the right product in the market at the right time. We are ramping up our production capacity, number one. We are looking for the right products. We are looking for the right marketing lines. So if you see in past, we have recently launched our CC-ST line, which is for highway terrain. We are launching our new premium line, which is PC6 as a successor of SC5, Sports Contact 5, and so on. So for us, it's quality over quantity is more important, so that we keep creating value for our customers rather than just flooding the market with our volumes. Don't worry about the shortages. We are taking care of this, and we'll ensure that there is no shortage. In last 1 or 2 months, if you are talking about, we saw some shortages because of raw material issues, which was global topic. As such, I don't see a bigger topic.
Post-COVID, basically from 2022 onwards, we have been witnessing a huge hike in the price of tires in the market. Is it because the raw material prices have gone up, or because of the government policy of restricting tire imports to India? Which one would have contributed more for this kind of a scenario?
Kiran, I would completely disagree if somebody says because of government policies and bringing tires into license category is an issue of pricing. Absolutely, it's not an issue of pricing, because India itself has a lot of capacity to produce tires to local demand of the market. The bigger issue is raw material, what I said, number one. Why raw material prices are going up? You see Red Sea crisis, you see Ukraine-Russia war which is happening. You see now Houthis and Iran-Iraq war which is happening. All those things, and then during COVID we had lot of container logistical issues or container availability imbalance which has happened globally. So logistics cost is going up. If I have to describe you over the graph, the containers which are coming via the Red Sea are not able to come via Red Sea. Now they have to come across the Africa continent, which is taking a longer lead time and the higher cost, which is also leading to raw material shortages. And this raw material shortage is the main issue for us for this increase of tire prices.
So till all these international issues are not solved, the prices are not going to stabilize.
Exactly. So we need a lot of stabilization in the global environment for all these prices, and I don't believe it is only raw material prices of tires. Everything is going up because of these global prices.
That government importing restrictions on tires have not contributed any amount of...
I don't believe so, because India, as I said, is a self-sufficient country. In the market for the market, the mantra given by the government, I completely believe in that.
Here the farmers' partial income is from rubber. So as worldwide, the dependence on natural rubber versus the synthetic rubber, I believe the technology is working more on to increase the synthetic rubber and reduce the dependence on the natural rubber. Being a person from the state of Kerala, where a lot of rubber farmers are there, will this affect the natural rubber prices going down, or there is no future for rubber farming industry?
I don't see any threat to rubber farmers in India. First reason, the current rubber production in India, the natural rubber production in India, is sufficing only 40-45% of the total requirement of natural rubber in the country. Rest 50-55% rubber is still imported. And this natural rubber is not used only in the tire industry. There are many other industries who are using natural rubber. And that's
still tire being the major?
Still tire being the major one. But as I said, it's only 40-45% of the total country requirement of natural rubber is domestically produced today. And now going with the same mantra of make in India and produce in India, I see a lot of opportunity for Indian farmers to keep growing this natural rubber. Talking about the global phenomena, as you rightly said, the technologies are changing and tire companies are moving more towards the synthetic rubber or silica to be used in place of natural rubbers. But all these things are in a stage which is not an immediate threat to a natural rubber. We talked about Dendolia rubber, for example. We talked about rice husk silica, for example. But these things are in such a nascent stage and still under development. I do not see that anything is going to change in the next few years.
The farmers, don't worry,
Yeah.
keep cultivating the rubber. Since you talked about the silica and the automobile industry is again going through a revamp altogether, a lot of EVs are getting introduced into the market. A lot of star ratings are getting introduced by the government. Still, I haven't seen many Conti tires with a star rating. There are a star rating, but is it mandatory now, or it is a kind of a voluntary situation now, or you make tires specifically for EVs?
So talking about the star rating, as of now this is not mandatory. So we are still in the voluntary phase. It was expected to be mandatory from 1st of January this year. Somehow this got postponed.
Okay.
And we still do not know the new date of making it mandatory.
Okay.
So now coming to whether we are making tires for the electric vehicles or not. So in Continental we are basically focusing too much on comfort and safety. So all the tires that we are designing, we are putting a lot of R&D investments globally to design our tires to basically take care of safety of our customers. What does it mean? It means a high traction on the wet and the dry surfaces, so the braking distances are low. We take care of tires that they make lower noise. We take care of tires which have a low rolling resistance. Now these three factors are the important factors for electric vehicles as well. So what I mean here is all the tires that we are designing for IC engines are actually compatible for EV. At the same time, we are also developing some EV specific tires. Just to share with you, and I'm happy to share, we have developed a tire for truck which has run for more than 1,000 kilometers on a single charge, and that is not a specifically EV tire.
Oh, okay.
I hope this gives you confidence that all the tires that we are producing actually are completely EV compatible.
One more quick question. Since you mentioned about truck tires, Continental in India is still perceived as a comfortable, premium, and very popular in the passenger car segment. But your penetration or your customer base on truck tires are not much. What could be the reason for it? Is it Continental is not interested in selling truck tires in India, or could be something else?
Okay, Ravi, why I'm laughing this is because I can fully understand your question, because we are standing now in Kerala where we don't have a strong position in the truck tire. There's a reason, there's a history behind it. Historically, when we took over Modi's and when we started developing our TBR tires in Modipuram, we were focusing on certain applications which are typically overload applications, and those applications did have their existence more towards the northern and eastern part of India. So we are very strong in truck tires when it comes to northern and eastern part of India. If you see states like Rajasthan, if you see states like West Bengal, if you see states like Jharkhand, we have quite a dominant position over there. I'm not saying we are the market leader, but we have a very strong position in truck tires. South was always, must say, we never thought of having a normal load tires which were more prominent for southern part of India. We started investing into a normal load tires in 2018 or 2019. We have a now good portfolio of normal load tires which are available. These tires do have a very good casing, which means the tires can be retreaded multiple times. They give ultra high mileage tires. The only thing we require are the channel partners like you who can start promoting as you guys are supporting us in passenger car tires.
But I've been hearing about the HSC, that the Continental
HSC is still overload is a construction tire.
Construction tire.
So when I'm talking of long haulage tires, I'm still talking of CHT2 plus. I'm talking of for CHS2 plus. One is drive and one is steer tire. CHA2, which is a all-wheel pattern. So these are the tires, HGR2. So these are the tires which are basically for long haulage.
Hope to see a lot of truck tires running on these roads of Continental in Kerala. You're definitely doing in South.
And then another opportunity when you are touching the point on truck tires is tubeless tires.
Yes.
So tubeless is now also getting traction in truck tires. And we in Conti, we are basically bringing new technologies to Indian market. So we have tubeless tires which is coming with sensors. So we are the only company. The advantage we have in Continental is that we have a big automotive arm. And that gives us a cutting edge advantage over all our competitors. Now these tubeless tires coming with sensors is the technology which is available only with us. The sensors which are fitted inside the tire, on the tire inner lining, they give information like the tire temperature, the tire pressure, and also how many kilometers the tire has already run. And this can be seen by the driver on the dashboard, and this, if you connect it via GPS or the TPMS, the fleet owner sitting in his or her office can see the information.
It's already been implemented.
It's already there. It's all about how fast we can actually expand this.
Oh, that's a great.
Yeah.
That's really great. So there is a scenario, I mean, worldwide there's a scenario that the retail margins, like people like us, the margins are coming down day by day. Is it true, or it's my feeling? I mean, people do say that whenever I travel abroad, whenever I see my dealer partners, friends, they say that the retail margin on tire selling is coming down. So what Continental as a company has got the strategy or the policy so that your channel partners are adequately rewarded?
Difficult for me to actually comment whether the retail margins are actually coming down or not. And when you're talking globally, may or may not be true. So I can't tell you exactly what.
Might be in few countries, might be true, right?
Might be true for few countries. But coming to India, so if you're talking specifically about India, I see this market which is quite competitive market. Now, as a manufacturers, what we can do is we provide margins to our retail partners. At the same time, taking the profitability out of that margin is a job of a retail partner. How we can helping them out, as I said, we are investing a lot of money into R&D. So that means we are developing products which are more premium products, which are more focused on safety and comfort of our employees, of our customers. Products coming with low rolling resistance, products coming with high tractions, product coming with lower noise and so on. Which also means that we are actually creating value across the value chain, this entire supply chain. So we are producing tires, creating value for our channel partners so that they can actually charge premium from our customers, and customers also see the value in that premium. And that's what we are basically looking for. Our vision is to create value for better tomorrow.
Do you have any other product line to get added?
So I'm coming to that, and that's why if you see all the product lines that we are launching, I spoke about CC-HT that we have launched. I talked about PC6 that we talked about. We will soon have all-terrain tire, which we will be launching next year. In the truck tire, we spoke about all these sensors, the I-tires, we call them intelligent tires that we are launching here. So these are the new technologies which we are actually bringing into Indian market. We are focusing more on what is actually required by our customers, what are their needs, and we develop tires based on their needs. This allows our channel partners not to focus on prices, but to add value to their customers.
Other than the tires as a product, do you have any plans to add any other product line which probably Conti might be having in the...
So we are expert in making tires.
You are.
And
not only tires, you make a lot of other products as well.
Okay.
Can you just elaborate on what all product lines Conti? Because for people like for my followers or my viewers, Continental is a tire making company that makes just the tires. There are a lot of other product line which Continental is a supplier to BMW on many 30 odd parts. I don't know.
Yes, exactly. So basically we have three business sectors, how we define it. We have automotive as one business sector. Within automotive, we are making a lot of sensors, dashboards, screens, which are basically giving all those informations. You see odometers. So we are actually designing all those things. We have sensors which gives the braking distance and autonomous driving. We talked about ADAS. So we make all the ADAS components in automotive. We have a second business sector which is ContiTech. Now in ContiTech, we are making some suspension parts. We are making belts, V-belts, timing belts. We are also into conveyor belt systems. And then we are into tires. We are basically experts in making tires. So we'll keep focusing. Now the question is, what can we do differently when we are producing these tires? The biggest challenge we see today in the world is the environment, the sustainability. And this is something that we are trying to address while producing or developing these tires. We have a bicycle range which we have already launched, which is made out of dendrobium rubber.
You have bicycle range tires?
We have a bicycle range tires made out of dendrobium rubber. Then we have already launched a passenger car tire in Europe, which is Ultra Contact NXT. These tires are basically made out of 65% sustainable materials. And this is the only tire coming into 19 sizes with the best rolling resistance, still 65% sustainable material. We have started using PET bottles to make polyesters. So what we are trying to do, all the efforts are going in the direction how we can basically save our environment, how we can contribute towards saving the environment without compromising on the safety of our customers. That's the direction we are working on. So let us be in the tire industry and keep producing, keep innovating more on the tire side.
Continental warranty policies is really a game changer, I would say. I'm in this industry for almost 25 years now. As a retailer, almost 16 odd years. No company probably would have done a warranty settlement, though there is no manufacturing defect in Continental, but we also give some Conti Sure and so-called unconditional warranty probably. How fast and quick you replace or settle it is a game changer, I would say.
First, let me correct you, it's not unconditional warranty, it's an extended warranty. So there are certain things which we still not consider under Conti Sure, so and that's why I don't say it's unconditional. It comes with certain conditions. Though we don't have any complaints, as you rightly said, the number of tires which are coming back to us, even in this extended warranty, are very, very less. Still, it is more to give a confidence to our end consumers that the tires they're using, the prices they're paying is worth paying it, because this will take away all their problems. Now coming back to your question, how could we implement it? I would say the answer is simplicity. What we tend to do normally as a human being, we try to complex processes to be more accurate and to be, don't find fault in anything. I believe that making processes simpler, which everyone can understand, simplifies the job. And that's exactly what we have done when we designed our policies. How can we do faster things? Why are we doing all these things? If we have a Conti share, if we are giving the warranty policies to our end consumers, and if they are facing problems in getting the claims back, there is no point of doing this. The customer centricity approach is something which drives us. Whatever we do, we keep everything customers into our mind. And that drives us. Probably that's the reason we are able to implement policies which are more customer friendly.
And thank you very much for bringing such a wonderful policy. Almost all my customers and viewers and followers are very happy about it because they get the settlement in a very span of it. Continental internationally a big brand, like we know that you are in the top 3 or 4 in car tire segment, in the tire segment. But in India, your brand is not really visible. I mean, the visibility factor. I know that in the tire industry that there is no big marketing done by the international players. But Continental visibility is very, very limited. What could be the reason for it?
See, first of all, Kiran, you will appreciate that we are the most new entrant into the tire industry in India. It's just 13 years we have entered into India, and we are just, since then, as I said, we are investing into this market, both in terms of our manufacturing capability when it talks about stock availabilities, and also in terms of expanding our footprints into Indian market. We started with 0, and now we have more than 200 branded shops across India, and this is something that we are keep on investing. Not only on the passenger car side, but also on the truck side. We have few alignment centers already which are there in India, and we'll keep investing into this market to create this brand awareness. So like what you are doing today is will give a lot of boost to our brand awareness. So thanks a lot, Ravi. And we are basically looking for these kind of awareness platforms which will give a lot of awareness to our brand. Besides this, I can only say that product talks about itself.
Excellent product, I would say that, and I've been selling this product for the last 14-15 years, and I never had a problem with this product in terms of comfort, in terms of durability, in terms of even pricing. I mean, they're very reasonably priced considering the kind of product they have. Also the noise factor, which is nowadays becoming a big irritation for most of the customers as the technology on engines have improved, the roads have improved. So people are getting really irritated with the road noise, the tire noise. So Continental makes one of the best tires when it comes to passenger as well as truck tires. So thank you very much, Mr. Samir Gupta. Do you have anything to say to my viewers, my followers who would be eager to hear something from you?
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you, Kiran, and thanks for giving us this platform. And my last message to all our consumers would be: we as a company, we as Continental are focusing a lot on comfort and safety of our customers. This country, India, we see more than 150 accidents happening, or 150 deaths happening because of accidents on a daily basis, which is huge. And how can we contribute to reduce this is our motto. Government is doing its part by improving the infrastructure. The road conditions, what we see, are much more better than what we used to see in past years. We as Continental, we are trying to produce tires which are more safer tires for you guys. The braking distances are very, very less now compared to what it used to be. My only request to all my end customers, all the consumers, is that you also take care of all the traffic rules. Do not use your mobile phones while you are driving. Follow all the signals while you are driving, and take care of yourself. Thank you.
And always buy a good set of tires for your car.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.